Luke, 1-0 win today. First back-to-back win since early Feb. And for the majority of that game, you were pretty comfortable. You must be quite pleased with that.
Yeah, when you finish a game, and I've got to be honest, and your opposition manager states that by far the best team, I felt first 10, 15 minutes, had a couple of chances from set pieces. We couldn't get up the park. Our distances weren't right. But I have to say, I felt from the 10, 15 minutes onwards, I felt we were really good. Managed the game. They didn't really cause us many problems. We had a couple of opportunities from Cabs, Mamadou. I'm pleased. Clean sheet on the road, tough conditions. I know it probably looks to the naked eye on the screen that the pitch looks nice. That's tough. It's quite rough on there. It's boggy in the middle of the park. So in fairness to the group, they've done brilliant.
Good stuff. Ilasami scored the goal, and he looked like he really had Jeff King's number all afternoon. Did he particularly impress you today?
Yeah, Femi's done brilliant. I thought he was excellent last week in his new sort of shape at left wing back. He's gone in there today and done another excellent job. He's powerful. He runs at pace. He's got good quality on the ball when he's got time to pick a pass. So, yeah, I think Femi was excellent. I have to say our back three and the goalkeeper done brilliantly to organise a clean sheet away from home. Have to pick up on Mamadou for his debut, his full start. Look, he's got loads to learn. But I have to say, for the kid being thrown in late on yesterday when we have an injury in training, you can tell he's currently doing Ramadan. He's fasting at the minute. And I think the display that he put on for 65, 70 minutes was a credit to him. The boys proper dug in for him, and that's what I liked. They got round him at the start of the game. Once he knew that he was starting yesterday, they all started giving him a little bit of a hee-ho and a lift to try and get him up for it. And I felt he delivered on a performance, the young man.
Yeah, he did really well today, didn't he? I mean, have you unearthed another one, Luke? Have you got another Sorba Thomas there?
That's the plan. There's a couple in the building that we've got in the academy. We've got a great structure the chairman's put in place there with the expenditure that we put into the academy. And that's fruits of our labour, the hard work myself, Connor, Charlie, the chairman have done over recent years to produce another one. And it's early days. There's loads of bits that he needs to learn. He done some great little bits in and around the box, got a couple of shots off, could have probably scored the young'un. But yeah, how nice is it that we can say there's another one of our own? And you see Sorba Thomas come on the pitch on the 60th minute today for Huddersfield, and we start Mamadou Jallow. So yeah, it shows you what we're doing within the academy, the infrastructure that's been set in place by the chairman, and hopefully, who knows, he could be another one that we sort of nurture and goes on in the future. But he's got, like I said, he's got loads to learn. Yeah,
I'm sure the fans will look forward to seeing him next season. I suppose the only disappointment is that it was only the one goal margin today, because you had so many opportunities to score. I mean, Chimanga got a hat-trick in the last game. You probably could have had another one today.
Yes, and you're always going to kick yourself if late on they get a goal, they get one. I had a little bit of a different view today. I have to say, I went in the stand and I saw it from a little bit taller, and you see the pitch in the game so much more. So, in fairness, they could have probably given us a sucker punch late on. I don't know how much he was offside at the back post, and that's what you're always going to leave yourself exposed to. If you don't put the ball in the back of the net when I think we had the ascendancy. I thought we dominated the game, in fairness, after 10, 15 minutes. I thought we were very good. Great away day. But you're always going to be in a game, being Halifax, if you can't put them to the sword. And that was something that we were guarding against. And I thought our management of it late on was very productive.
Luke, obviously a good 5-1 against Kings Lynn. And today you followed that up with another win. What do you put those last two very good performances down to?
Conversations, myself, the chairman. Don't overanalyze. Probably a lot on myself. I had to take stock. Maybe I was engulfing people. Maybe I was too overpowering, and that's with staff and players. I've had a look at our sessions, what we got in the building, what suits us. Changed it slightly, bringing KP in and Jammer across and Femi up one. A little bit more structure, a little bit more organisation. I think there's a load of things that you can probably talk about. I can't pinpoint it. We created a lot of chances again today, which is pleasing. We're doing a lot of drills that are short and sharp. Something that we do a lot of in probably not a condensed season. It's something that David Dodds made a note of in a meeting on the way up, that we haven't had the luxury to train like we have done in the last 2 weeks, because we go Saturday, Tuesday. And when speaking to the experienced players, it's more of a structure as opposed to a freedom to play. And when you're wheeling off a Tuesday night, you can't do much on a Thursday, and you've got to prep on a Friday. So I can't pin it down. I can probably overanalyze things. It'll drive me insane. All I've asked is the group to finish the season with momentum. We're currently doing that. We've still got 4 big games. Not anything more than just to end the season on a positive. Like I say, I'm here, the staff's here. There's a majority of that group that played today are here next year. And if you're going to a team that are 5th in the division, that have been on great form, and you're winning 1-0 quite comfortably, it bodes well for us in the future.
Do you think with the playoffs sort of not really in the picture now, that's taking the pressure off the boys and they're able to play with a bit more freedom, or has that got nothing to do with it?
I don't think so. I have to say, I think that, there was always talk and always harping on about players. I don't think so. I think our structure as a management team slightly changed with the conversation I've had with the chairman. For me, we don't start Gus Batter and Tyrone Marsh today. You come away and win 1-0. It stinks of Altrincham. When we went up to Altrincham with a lot of injuries, we had a bench of Shaq, Danny Woodhouse, Dave Stevens and Ryan Huddart. Wasn't far different today. Played with a pace graduate, starting up top, not coming on for 10 minutes, starting and playing a part in the game. Got an unbelievable leap. There's positives, but that comes with confidence. You're probably hearing it in me, there's a confidence. Whereas 2 weeks ago at Stockport, I wanted a long walk off a short pier. So I got to take stock. I've got to look at myself. My management team have been in the nuts. Mike Brennan, unbelievable. And even on the journey up here now, he's doing things to try and aid me. So, I have to look at what I'm doing, how we're working as a team. But I'm proud of the group, proud of the club. What we've done in the last year has been fantastic. And it hasn't gone for us yet. Frustrated as hell. But let's finish the season on a high. Let's welcome back the fans to Meadow Park on the 29th of Maidenhead with unbeaten run till then. And let's have a right go in pre-season to start the season on the up, because that's what we all want, me more so than anyone.
Are the lads going to have less of a holiday this time round, or how's it going to work? Obviously, with the season ending later and the season starting pretty much around the same time it would have normally done, how's it going to work for you, Vic?
Yeah, so we've obviously got a program now that we've got in place. Obviously, that's dictated to us fundamentally by games and opposition, being it the teams that we've got in place for pre-season. We've got a 6-week structure. I honestly believe by the time we leave the building on Maidenhead, we'll have a debrief the first week to go through what we expect and what we haven't achieved this year. They'll leave us with a plan and a program. They'll come back in probably the 1st or 2nd week of July. And then, hit the ground running, because that's what we need to do. And this whole finishing the season and finishing this league with momentum will pay dividends. Will play a massive part in us progressing, because it's my job now, tasked with the chairman and Charlie, along with the management team, to go and unearth 4 or 5 bits of quality. Because, and listen, it's not too high, never too low, but today we were great. And I've got to be honest, that the team that we got out there, currently Corey's not with us. That's 8 in a minute, and there's conversations with other people. So it's exciting. It is exciting, but fundamentally, I've had a restart. I've had a relook at myself. I've got to fine tune me, bring the best out of me, because I think if I do that, I get the best out of the group.